Hello everyone, today's topic is categorical syllogism. First of all, what is syllogism? Syllogism derived from a Greek word syllogismos, which means conclusion or inference. Aristotle was the founder of syllogistic reasoning. Syllogismos वर्ड से बना हुआ है जो एक ग्रीक वर्ड है और उसका मीनिंग है कंक्लूजन और इन्फ्रेंस. As we discussed before about argument. So if you remember, I told you the structure of argument. There are premises, at least one premises and conclusion. So both premises and conclusion are necessary for an argument. तो syllogism में भी हम कुछ वैसा ही स्ट्रक्चर देखते हैं. Syllogism is a valid deductive argument having two premises and a conclusion. Syllogism is mediate inference having three components: major premises, minor premises, and conclusion. For example, major premises, all cars have wheels. Minor premises, I drive a car. Conclusion, my car has wheels. So this is an example of categorical syllogism. Now, argument में हम क्या करते थे? These are two premises and this is conclusion. ये एक आर्ग्यूमेंट का स्ट्रक्चर था. सिलोजिज्म में प्रमाइसिस को हम और डिटेल में डिफाइन करते हैं. दिस इज मेजर प्रमाइस एंड दिस इज माइनर प्रमाइस. सिलोजिस्टिक आर्ग्यूमेंट आर यूजुअली रिप्रेजेंटेड in a three-line form. Three-line form means two premises and one conclusion. This is three-line form. तो एक सिलोजिस्टिक आर्ग्यूमेंट को हम तीन लाइन के थ्रू समझ सकते हैं. वो लाइन क्या है? In the first place, major premises, second, minor premises, then conclusion. Type of syllogism. Syllogism are divided as categorical and non-categorical. Categorical is what? In a categorical syllogism, the premises and the conclusion state that some or all members of one category are or are not members of another category. So if you remember the four type of categorical proposition A, E, I and O. So when we say some or all, some refers to particular propositions and all is for universal proposition. Similarly, R is for affirmative and R not is for negative. So basically the point is, in categorical syllogism, all propositions, premises and conclusion are categorical proposition, that are A, E, I, O. And on the contrary, in non-categorical syllogism, it is not necessary that all propositions should be categorical. Actually, this is a separate topic, so we will do in a separate video non-categorical syllogism. In this video, we focused on only categorical syllogism. Terms in categorical syllogism. Terms. In a categorical syllogism, there are three and only three propositions. Accordingly, there are only three terms: middle term, major term, and minor term. So one by one, we will discuss about the terms. First is middle term, denoted by M. The term which is common between both premises is called middle term. Both premises मतलब major premises and minor premises. इन दोनों में जो कॉमन होती है दैट इज कॉल्ड मिडिल टर्म. So it is clear middle term does not occur in the conclusion at all. Middle term is not present in the conclusion. Major term. Major term denoted by P. Major term is predicate of the conclusion. Similarly, minor term is subject of the conclusion. And see the example. No politician are professor, some doctors are professor. This is major premises as I discussed. And this is minor. This is conclusion. So we said, first of all, middle term. Middle term is what? Common in both major premises and minor premises. So you can see the term professor is common in both premises. So this is middle term denoted by M. And we said major term is what? Major term is predicate of conclusion. So this is predicate of conclusion denoted by P. And minor term is what? Subject of the conclusion. So this is minor term. First, we decide the minor and major term from the conclusion. Then we put it in the premises. This is S minor term and this is P. Major term. So there is another way to understand the terms. Major term except middle term. The major term is present in major premises. Similarly, middle term को छोड़कर minor term, which is the term which is present in minor premises, that is called minor term. ये एक दूसरा वे है उसको समझने का. तो professor is middle term, politician is major term and doctor is minor term. तो I hope आप सबको clear हुआ होगा the position of the term in syllogistic argument. And the one important point is each term appearing twice as a subject and as a predicate. This is important. Each term appearing twice. You can see the middle term 2 times appearing. Major term first place is there and second place is there. Minor term first place is there and second term is there. So that's why we can see that each and every term appearing twice in a syllogistic argument. Now, premises in categorical syllogism. Major premises. One of the premises of the syllogism must be a categorical proposition that affirms some relation between its middle term and major term. We call that the major premises of the syllogism. We can see here. कि major premises में दो term है. This is major term. This is middle term. That's why it is major premises. So we are saying the same thing. One of the premises of syllogism must be a categorical proposition that affirms some relation between its middle term and major term. We call the major premises of the syllogism. And in a simple way, the premises which contain major term is called major premises. This is easy to learn. Similarly, minor premises is what? The other premises which links the middle term and minor term we call the minor premises. In short, the premises which contain minor term is called minor premises. In a standard form categorical syllogism, major premises occurs first, then minor premises comes and the conclusion occurs in the end. This is the order in categorical syllogism. In the first place, there is major premises, then minor premises, then conclusion. Sometimes the conclusion may be stated first and premises stated later. In this state, syllogism is to be rearranged in a proper order. Otherwise, the validity of syllogism cannot be determined. If you find a case where conclusion came first and the premises came later, then you have to rearrange the order of the premises and conclusion for validity of the syllogism or for identifying the validity of syllogism. Figures of categorical syllogism. This is very important topic. What is figure? The figure of a categorical syllogism is a number which corresponds to the placement of two middle terms. Basically, the figures depends on the position of the middle term in a categorical syllogism. Position of the middle term in premises decide the figure of a syllogism. Now you can see there are four figures. First figure, second figure, third figure, fourth figure. And in all the figure, the middle term, the position of middle term is different. Look at first one. Here, the middle term is in the place of subject in major premises, and here the middle term is in the place of predicate in the minor premises. In the second figure, the both are predicate in major premises and also minor premises. In the third, the middle term is in place of subject in both premises, major and minor. Fourth, in the major premises, middle term is predicate and in the minor premises, middle term is subject. तो आप देख रहे हैं कि मिडिल टर्म के जो प्लेस हैं वो पूरे चारों फिगर्स में अलग अलग हैं और इसलिए ये चार फिगर डिफाइंड हैं. इफ I told you about the learning process of these figure, अगर मैंने आपको ये बताया है अगर किसी वीडियो में तो ठीक है, अदरवाइज मैं आपको बताती हूँ इसको याद करने का इजी वे क्या है. ये जो फर्स्ट है आप ये लाइन से याद कर सकते हैं. यू कैन ड्रॉ अ लाइन लाइक दिस. तो आप देख रहे हैं फर्स्ट लाइन कैसी है, ऐसी. ठीक है, इट मीन्स ये एम एंड मिडिल टर्म. So you have to write P in the first place, S in the second. और हमेशा in the conclusion we always got SP. Second line क्या है, SC. तो आप इसको भी इस टाइप से लिख सकते हैं, P S. थर्ड है इधर पे M M P S S P एंड फोर्थ क्या है, S C है, M M P S S P. तो these are four figures. This one is second, this one is third, and this one is fourth. जो मैंने अभी आपको समझाया, that is defined by the language. In the first figure, middle term is subject in the major premises and predicate in the minor premises. In the second figure, middle term is predicate in both major and minor premises. In third figure, middle term is subject in both major and minor premises. And in the fourth figure, middle term is predicate in the major premises and subject in the minor premises. Mood of the syllogism. It is also important. Mood of the syllogism means arrangement of premises and conclusion. The mood of the categorical syllogism is a series of three letters corresponding to the type of proposition. Type of proposition means A, E, I, O. The major premises, minor premises, and conclusion. So this is example. All animals are mammals. All dogs are animals. Therefore, all dogs are mammals. So this is a proposition. This is also a proposition. This is also a proposition. So what is the mood of this syllogism? We will start from here because this is first premises, major premises A, then second minor premises is also A, and the conclusion is also A. This is the mood. Start from major premises and in the conclusion. सपोज ये ए है, हो सकता है आप थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो जाएं, तो मैं बताती हूँ. सपोज अगर ये आई है, ये ई है या ओ है. जस्ट इमेजिन. सो द मूड इज आई ई ओ. दिस इज द मूड. तो मूड in this way, the mood is arrangement of premises and conclusion based on the type of proposition. In this video, I told you about mood of syllogism, figures, 4 figure, major premises, minor premises, and the relation between minor and major premises, and 3 terms: major term, minor term, and middle term. So this is important. This is a basic knowledge about categorical syllogism. Further we will do the syllogistic fallacies. जब आपको ये बेस क्लियर होगा तो आप उस फैलेसीज को कर पाएंगे. सबसे पहले आपको ये आना चाहिए कि मिडिल टर्म कैसे फाइंड करना है, मेजर टर्म क्या है, माइनर टर्म क्या है, हम फिगर्स कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं, और या फिर हम मूड कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं.